everyone. So my name is Putri Salsabilinanda. My metric number is 260389. So today I will present about the profile country market of Indonesia based on the food and beverages market. As we know, Indonesia is one of the emerging market. Indonesia is a country that has high economy potential, which is starting to be noticed by the international community, and also the largest economy in Southeast Asia, which has a number of characteristics that put this country in a good position to experience the rapid economic development. And also, Indonesia is a market company in which state-owned companies, or we can call it in Indonesia is BUMN or Badan Usaha Milik Negara, and large private business group play an important role. We move to the characteristic of Indonesian market. So based on size, as we know, Indonesia food and beverages company are growing rapidly. This can be seen from the increasing number of company listed on Indonesian Stock Exchange from period to period. Indonesia food service market offers the services provided by full service restaurant, self-service restaurant, fast food, street stall and kiosk, cafe and bar, and 100% home delivery restaurant. Based on the historical trends, Indonesia ranks among the top 10 countries in the world and first in Southeast Asia with the fastest growing tourism sector. And the rising preference for online food delivery is affected in the historical trends. You can know in Indonesia there is application Gojek or GoFood, and based on the growth forecast, Indonesia food service market is forecast to grow at CAGR 7.6%, and the growth of the sector has been fueled by the rising incomes and increased spending on food by the middle class. Okay, we move to the differentiate customer segment in this market. So there's three customers, existing customers in Indonesian food and beverages. The enthusiasts are the same and lot according to their daily needs. So, and the emerging customers, so based on Indonesian customers, they follow the trends. Customers is very affected for the food businesses in Indonesia. And the third is potential customers. So these customers is smart in choosing a brand. So before they buy the brand, they can know the disadvantages and the advantages for the product. So last but not least, the competitive market within the market. So in terms of the structure in Indonesia, many have sold chicken franchises for a total of around 50 competitive brands. However, this is not an impediment to chicken rice shop as our topic and competing with other competitors. So in Indonesia, competitors include Pak Gepuk Chicken, Pak Raden Penyet Chicken, Chicken Pecel, Kremas Chicken Solo, and others. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Farhandi Rahman. My metric number is 260474. Today I will present about the profile company and the profile country. First is about trend and affected the market. The increase in F&B market in Indonesia has had a huge impact on business people. There are several trends that have influenced this market. This is the technology can be various innovation that can be carried out by business people in this sector. One of them is the trend of social media. Social media is one from the other platform that's used in Indonesia or in the world can be make interrupted or make interest for a customer from lifestyle that can search the market, which the search market can we choose. Okay, next is the marketing opportunity of market shifts again. In condition of shifting caused by pandemic like this is as front of impact on all industrial sector in Indonesia, as well as food and beverage or F&B sector. The use of technology in the right solution for F&B business to survive is meant of this pandemic. For example, helping with payment transaction, assistance employee management system, controlling stock, and calculating profit and loss. In addition, the marketing method that we can use are digital marketing or opening online shop or e-commerce site. That's because in Indonesia it's very rich to find this digital marketing. The last is about culture and legal differences. Culture is one of the things that also influence business or marketing, especially in Indonesia. There are many cultures and are spread across the various islands. This is one of the challenges for F&B business in customizing the menu and also for customer interest. And the second is legal difference. The function of business law include, among other things, useful source of information for business practitioner to understand the right and obligation of business practitioner so that the character and behavior of activities in business sector are fair, reasonable, healthy, and dynamic. The legal rules are needed because the parties to business deal need something more than just promise and good faith. That there is a need to create legal means that can be used in case of one of the parties does not carry out an obligation, not fully fulfill its promise. Um, this is this is our end. My part. Thank you so much for your attention. Next to my friend. Thank you.
Good day to everyone. My name is Go Xingjie with metric number 271581. Today I'm going to present about the chicken rice shop company's transferable capabilities and why it can be transferable to country market. The first one is halal certification. The chicken rice shop is halal that approved by the Department of Islamic Development Malaysia and the Islamic Religious Council of Singapore. As we know that Indonesia is a Muslim majority country, so the chicken rice shop can launch franchise in Indonesia as Indonesians can enjoy the delicious food as well. The next one is variable and different dishes. Chicken rice shop. The chicken rice shop has the slogan, which is chicken rice and more in English and bukan sekadar nasi ayam in Malay. There are a lot of Malaysian local food are served, such as laksa, Hainanese curry chicken, noodles, and more. There are also prepared meal boxes for adults and children. As from the research, the price per meal can be under 10 ringgit. Not all the Indonesians are affordable for a meal worth more than 10 ringgit Malaysian. So the price are very valuable for everyone. This is the examples of menu in the chicken rice shop. The third one is improvement in marketing strategies. The chicken rice shop invests in information technologies and update its business network. The company also investing almost 50,000 ringgit Malaysia in information system per outlet. The chicken rice shop also invests in advertising and promoting with 5% of the total revenue annually. The marketing strategies can be applied in franchise of the chicken rice shop in Indonesia to attract more customers. The last one is increased living standards of country market. To launch franchise in another country, company have to exchange technologies and service to Indonesia. This can increase job opportunities and the unemployment rate will decrease in Indonesia. Some jobs such as staffs, accountant, managers, chef can be trained or exchange the technologies with each other. This may increase the revenue of the chicken rice shop in Indonesia too, as the living standards in Indonesia already increased. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Anshan and entry now 272036. Now I will recommend the entry strategy. First, franchise. A franchise is a joint venture between the franchisee and a company. In a franchise model, the franchisee is required to pay fees and royalties to franchisor for the purpose of using a brand's name to sell its products or service in the foreign market. The advantage of franchise. First is the royalties fees are the source of capital they use to expand the business. Secondly, increasing company brand equity like market share by leveraging franchisees' assets. Meanwhile, the drawbacks of franchise was unable to maximize the profit as company only earns a royalty fee rather than the entire profit. Secondly, the failure of a single franchise will damage the reputation of company. Next, I will recommend the licensing. Licensing is a business agreement in which a corporation grants another company privileged access to its intellectual property rights. In the licensing agreement, the licensees will pay licensor with an upfront fee in conjunction with a royalty fee. The advantage of licensing is passive revenue opportunity, as the company will be able to generate a steady stream of income by licensing its intellectual property. Secondly, company is able to rapidly access new geographical regions and other country markets through utilizing the licensee's distribution network. Meanwhile, the drawbacks of licensing is the company will only receive a portion of the profits. Also, loss of control of its intellectual property. The reasons I recommend the franchise and licensing entry strategy first was company size. A smaller company was unable to bear the high costs and uncertainties associated with foreign expansion. Franchising and licensing was a suitable entry model for a small company to enter the foreign market. Secondly, cost. The cost of franchise and licensing are lower compared to other entry modes. In this entry model, the cost of operating business like administrative expenses, taxes, and debt is borne by the franchisees or licensees. Thirdly, the risk. The entry model franchise and licensing both have the low level of business risk. This is because the franchisees or licensees both have the sole responsible for its business operations, expenditure, and liability.
Hi, good day everyone. I am Hong Jing in Metrino 269526. My subject of the presentation is about recommendations of international marketing strategy of the chicken rice shop in India. First, I will explain about the technique of target market assessment. A target market assessment comprises customers who have common want, need, preference, and characteristic. For example, to adopt a market demand, the chicken rice shop marketing manager need to understand what carefully meet the customer need. Choosing the target market is very important because it will help the company determine who will buy their product. Target market also will help the company determine there is any market that require their product or not. First, demographic segmentations. Demographic segmentations is based on the basis of age, income, gender, education, and occasions. For example, the chicken rice shop can divide the demographic segmentation based on three categories, which are children, teenagers, and adults are the three age categories: under 12 years old, under 21 years old, and over 21 years old. For example, the chicken rice shop can develop its product through the color, fruit decorations, and flavor to attract the teenager and children. Second, psychographic segmentations. For the psychographic segmentations, the chicken rice shop marketer can divide the market, focus on the attitudes, value, and lifestyle when divided the market. For example, the chicken rice shop can divide India into the two principal markets based on the lifestyle standard, which are the free life market and the simple life market. Next is a behavioral segmentation. Behavioral segmentation based on behavior will focus on whether people purchase a product or not, how much and how often they use it. For example, the chicken rice shop need to pay more attention to the taste of food because Indian customers always like to enjoy family style cuisine. Last, geography segmentations based on geography variable including a nation's country, locality, and regions. For example, urban population in India is higher than the suburban or rural populations. So due to the larger flows of tourists come from another country, this place is indeed a potential market. Last, let's all move to the recommendations of the marketing mix for the chicken rice shop in India. First, the product is referred to the company combinations of product and service provided to the target segment. The product must achieve the minimum standard of the performance. The chicken rice shop in India can meet the need of the customer by adding different products according to the taste of different customer. For example, adding different cooking method to vegetable, pickle, and egg. So, in order to fulfill the customer requirement and certifications, the chicken rice shop in India can create some unique product with a different flavor and taste to suitable for different type of customer. Next is the price. Price is refers to the value of the product. The price must be adjusted according to the income of the country and the ability of the people. So based on the news written by Michelle Spore, India is the world's fourth largest economy. So the chicken rice shop in India can silently increase the price of the product. Third is promotions. All activity carried out to make consumers and trend aware of good and also which are referred to as promotion. For example, on Wednesday is the Women's Day. So the chicken rice shop can make a promotion like women can buy one free one in the chicken rice shop on Wednesday. The chicken rice shop also can make some big promotion like the lucky draw. For example, a lucky draw to send the car to consumers, but the promise is that the receipt must reach a certain amount of consumptions. That's all for our group presentation. Thank you.